Every generation has that handbag. The Chanel Classic Flop, the Hermes Birkin, the Lady Dior, the Louis Vuitton Speedy. But here's something interesting. None of those bags became icons overnight. When they first launched, people weren't calling them timeless investments. They were simply new. Fast forward years later, and now they're considered fashion history. So today we are asking a very exciting question. Which designer bags are becoming the classics of our generation? These are the bags I genuinely believe people will still be talking about 10 or even 20 years from now. Some are already cult favorites. Some are still underrated. And one of them has only just arrived. But I genuinely think it has everything it needs to become Dior's next icon. Let's get started. Before jumping into the list, let's define what actually makes a bag timeless. A classic bag isn't simply expensive. It's not just trendy. Instead, it actually has 5 characteristics. First, a unique design that people instantly recognize. Think of the Puzzle, the Birkin, or the Seagull. Second, exceptional craftsmanship. These bags survive years of wear. Third, versatility. A true classic works in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond. Fourth, brand heritage. Luxury houses with strong histories tend to create bags that last decades. And finally, cultural impact. Celebrities, editors, collectors, vintage lovers, resellers. When all of them continue choosing the same design year after year, that's when a bag becomes immortal. Now let's talk about 6 bags that I think are heading exactly in that direction. The newest bag on today's list. Some people might think it's too early. I actually think that's why it's exciting. The Seagull draws inspiration from Dior's famous 1952 Seagull couture silhouette and has quickly become one of the most talked about new handbags after Jonathan Anderson's arrival at Dior. Its sculptural folded leather, clean east-west proportions, and strong celebrity visibility give it the ingredients of a future icon. Why I think it will become iconic: minimal logos, elegant proportions, architectural design. It's recognizably Dior without screaming Dior. That's exactly where luxury is heading. Quiet confidence, not loud branding. It also feels different from the Lady Dior. Instead of quilting and charms, it's softer, modern, artistic. It reminds me of how the Puzzle completely changed Loewe. The Seagull could do exactly the same for Dior. Will it replace the Lady Dior? No. But it doesn't have to. Every luxury house needs a new generation icon. This might be it. Gucci has produced countless icons. The Jackie, Horsebit, Bamboo, and the Bosto feels refreshingly modern. It still carries unmistakable Gucci DNA, without relying heavily on vintage nostalgia. Why I like it? Elegant proportions, easy everyday styling, looks expensive, not over-designed. Luxury shoppers today are moving away from obvious logos. They're buying craftsmanship, leather quality, beautiful silhouette. That's exactly why I think the Bosto has long-term potential. It feels current, without feeling trendy. That's a very difficult balance to achieve. This one surprises people. Coach? Yes, absolutely. The Brooklyn has become one of Coach's strongest modern successors, thanks to its minimalist hobo silhouette, soft leather, and practical everyday design. Luxury has changed. Consumers don't only buy European fashion houses anymore. People care about value, quality, wearability. The Brooklyn checks every box. Soft leather, relaxed luxury, minimal hardware, huge styling potential. I honestly think people will look back at the Brooklyn the same way we now look at vintage Coach bags from the 1990s. Simple, useful, beautiful. Sometimes that's enough. Valentino has always been known for elegance, but the Deain feels different. It's quieter, more refined, less flashy. The silhouette feels architectural. Very clean, very luxurious. It's the kind of bag fashion editors love, because it works with almost everything. It doesn't need giant logos. It doesn't need loud hardware. The leather speaks for itself. Those are usually the bags that age beautifully. When trends disappear, simplicity survives. If quiet luxury had one handbag, this might be it. The Row has become one of fashion's most influential minimalist brands, with understated craftsmanship and exceptional materials, placing its bags among today's most coveted investment pieces. The Marlo continues everything people love about the Row. Soft structure, perfect leather, no unnecessary branding, timeless colors. This isn't a bag for Instagram. It's a bag for people who genuinely appreciate luxury. That's why I think it will age incredibly well. When trends come and go, minimalism usually wins. If I had to bet on only one modern classic, it's this. The puzzle isn't just another handbag, it's fashion engineering. The geometric construction, multiple carrying options, and painstaking assembly process made it one of the defining handbag designs of the last decade. And it continues to be highlighted as a modern classic by fashion editors. Why it's number one, instantly recognizable. No huge logos, beautiful craftsmanship, innovative construction, practical, versatile. Loved by collectors, loved by celebrities, loved by fashion insiders. That's almost impossible. Many bags succeed in one area. Very few succeed in all of them. I honestly believe people 20 years from now will mention the puzzle alongside the Birkin, the classic flop, and the Lady Dior. That's how influential I think it is. Luxury fashion is always changing. Every generation creates new icons. Some disappear after 2 seasons. Others become history. The 6 bags we discussed today all share something important. They're not chasing trends. They're creating identities. Whether it's Dior's sculptural elegance, Coach's modern minimalism, the Row's quiet sophistication, or Loewe's incredible craftsmanship, these bags feel bigger than a single fashion season. And that's exactly what timeless design looks like. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these bags do you think will become the next Birkin, the next Chanel classic flop, or the next Lady Dior? Or is there another bag you think deserves a place on this list? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.